Hey, what's up guys, Brent here, your CPT promo guy, and you know what's good, clothing, headwear and promo goods. If this is the first time on my channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button guys, hit that notification bell and you'll be notified for all the new content that I will be uploading in the future. And in today's episode, I will be doing my very first full-length cap embroidery order on the machine. So I'm super excited and I would like to take you guys along with me to see how we get this stuff done. So enough of the intro, let's get to the video. Awesome guys, welcome to another edition, and like I said in the intro, today will be the very first full-length cap embroidery order that I will be doing on my Rokoma PV1501. And the caps that I'll be using today are the Curve Peak. It's a 6-panel brush cotton cap with a Velcro enclosure at the back. These are super popular and very good quality, your entry-level caps, and this will be going to a supporters team that's going away for the weekend, and they're going to be supporting their kiddies at I think it's a hockey game if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not too familiar with the client. I actually haven't met these people yet. I've had a chat to them over the phone. This client was a referral to me, and I've just been communicating with these guys over WhatsApp, and I did have one conversation on the phone to him. So super blessed to get this client on my list, but that is the situation that we have today. Our communication is so easy with WhatsApp, emails, and we really actually don't even need to see these guys. So this is the second order that I'm doing for him, and the first lot of orders I actually did a DTF print. I didn't do a video of it, but I thought this was definitely needed to make a video of my very first order, a full-length order on the caps. Now, you guys have probably seen that I've been running some sampling on the caps, and so I've got some really good results on the flat embroidery and also the 3D. So if you haven't, go check the link above on the 3D embroidery samples that I did. And yeah, as I said, getting some good results. So I want to keep my good results going on this brush cotton cap. Now I have run the sample and it's looking really good, so I just want to get straight into it. But before I get into embroidering these caps and going through that process, I want to share with you guys just how easy it is to order products from me. And like I said in the beginning, I haven't met him, and we've just been communicating over WhatsApp and over email. So initially he asked me for a supporters cap, because the first batch of caps I did for them was actually for the team. So now these are their supporters caps. So he wants now a bunch of caps for the parents, for the supporters. So he gave me a picture, and I'm gonna shoot it up there for you guys to see. The first picture, just to give me an idea of what they're looking for, and then I gave them some cap ideas before I got to the design, and then we decided to keep the cap a navy cap, as in the same color as the kids caps that I did for them, so it wouldn't be, you wouldn't throw things off, but the same color range for the team and for the supporters. So we decided on the same cap, but we still had to decide on the front embroidery. So initially, the first logo that he gave me was a top arch Springfield, and then a straight supporter text underneath their small little icon. And so I put something together like that for them with my design program. I gave them something, and I'll show you guys what that looked like up there. So he went and sent it off to all the other parents of the group. But before I could do a new design, he came back with another picture of another cap that they had got done, and the lower supporter was also arced. So I went and put something together very similar for him, and I'll put that up for you guys to check. And then that was the one that chose. And this is the logo that we will be running on the machine today, is the Springfield top arc and the supporter arced with their icon in the middle. So guys, further ado, come along with me and I will be hooping all the caps and putting them into the machine and going through the process of embroidering these caps, and I'll give some commentary along the way. Cool guys, so I am just hooping the cap here, getting it ready. We obviously have to put it into the hoop so we can secure it to the machine. This is my way that I hoop the cap. Some guys will hold the cap down like that. And then there's a guide for the middle of the cap. You normally have to shift it slightly to the side of the guide, because when you clip it in like that, it pulls in. So cool, that is good. Secured nicely. Then our clips. Secure the cap to the frame, the bottom. The dials is like framed, is like these wooden peg dials things. Still getting to know all the terminology and whatever. And yeah, so this is just keeps the cap secured to the frame. There's like two ways that it keeps it to the frame. Is this, metal arc here that clips it in, and then you got your 4 clips that come to the, the side of the cap here. Yeah, like I said, I'm still getting to know all the terminology, but that's basically how we hoop the cap and we get it into place. So now all I have to do is set it at the back there into the machine. So let me get that one. Here we go. So it's all clipped in. Check you guys, so it's all clipped in nicely, all secure. I have checked my bobbin. Don't want to run out again. And yeah, I've set everything because I have done the sample. So that was the sample that I just ran on a spare navy, a royal blue curved peak cap. So that was the sample, but they are going on these navies, brush cotton 6 panels. So you can see there, it's the Springfield supporters, the 2 arcs. So that is the logo. It's 2 colors, white and black. The black is obviously just to divide the spacing there. Yeah, so I'm gonna get that going there, and yeah, I'll do some commentary along the way. And here we go, guys. Just started it up, running nicely, and that is what it looks like. It's running the white at the moment. Yeah, really coming out nicely. The sample came out very nice and smooth. So yeah, I'm excited to do the order and run through this first sample with you guys and show you how the machine works this one cap, and then yeah, I'll get busy with all the rest of them. But yeah, just laying down the first layer of the logo. So now it is busy with the black area. Show you guys. It's now doing the next base color of the plaque. Putting that down there. So the plaque is starting to take shape with the white and black base colors. So this is where the machine is actually putting in the plaque finer details. You can see so this is where it changes up, and it does the. This is where the outline comes in. So it looks like a bit of a sort of like a sword, and this is where it starts to define the swords in the plaque. You can see it's such small detail, and the machine is just doing such a good job with the small detail. Really impressive. See how it's nicely is taking shape now. So now they're just bordering the plaque. Doing the borderline and the plaque. Just awesome. So awesome just seeing the definition of the plaque coming out. And this is where so the star, the top star of that, the top of the block, this is that process of the logo, and also just getting really fine detail, fine definition detail. So awesome. So the star is finished, and this is where the text will come. So your spring fields will be done first. And you can see up here the stitches, the full stitch count for the logo is 8,348, and we're on 5,200, and it's moving through the text quite quickly. So this this logo all in all is probably about 10 minutes, if that. And I've got an order of 25 caps. So you could probably work that out. What's that? You're probably working out on about what, 2 hours? No, so it's 10 minutes a cap. So we got 6 caps in an hour. So you're looking at about, say, 3 to 4 hours. So what is good is that with the machine, I get a second hoop. So the hoop, let me show you guys. So the one hoop is being used. And then there is a second one. So when I get into the production after this one, then I will start using the second hoop and setting the cap on the second hoop. While this one is going, I'll set this one, and then when this is finished, I'll immediately put the new cap in to obviously not waste time. But yeah, really coming out nicely. Definitely much better. This looks like a definitely better finish on this cap here than I had on my sample royal blue cap. Even though, I mean, this really looks good, but this definitely is a lot more softer than this brush cotton. This is a brush cotton, but this is I would say this is much more softer, a lower quality than this one here that's in the hoop that we chose for the client. So yeah, looking like it's going really nicely, and yeah, just about to finish up, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. So you can see the machine is just finished up and the logo is looking awesome. Let me turn the light off. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. So let me take this off the machine. Let's take it off the hoop and clean it up, and I'll show you guys the end product. Nice, guys. So thank you so much for coming along there to see my very first cap done for this order. It came out really nicely. If you guys can check closely, it came out super good. And one thing I am very happy with is my registration. You can see the point here is running straight on the seam, and my star is running straight on the seam. So that I am really happy with. Let me show you guys what it looks like. And yeah, it's looking good, looking really good. I think what I can do is I can drop this slightly down over here. I can drop it slightly, but that's the beauty of getting one extra. So I ordered 26, and this was the first one. I have to supply 25, so this was my first test. I'm definitely going to drop it slightly. I can probably drop it another centimeter, but otherwise the the embroidery came out really nicely, nice and clean. Definitely I can maybe still get into the Springfield a bit there and clean it up a little bit more, but otherwise I'm really happy with the result, and I'm excited to get done with all the rest. Nice, guys. So my production is working out really nice, going well. Got this cap in the machine at the moment, and then I have got that one there. There we go. That one there ready to go. So it's nice and streamlined. That cap I set up for the new to go into the machine next. It's all set, so it's nicely. I just take, when that cap is finished, I just take it straight out of the machine and I insert the new one. So there's no time being lost, because with the one head, obviously we've got, it obviously does take a lot more time on a one head, on a single head, than it would do on a 3, 4, 5, 6 head. So yeah, so just to, you know, save time, I've hooped this one, all ready to go, and when that's done, I just do the change. Cool guys, while that one is going there, I just wanted to show you how awesome I've got the placement. This embroidery is looking perfectly, and I've got my spacing nicely, a 1 finger space here, and the machine is set that way, so all my caps are coming out. That's placement. So I'm really excited. I've really got the placement nicely, and starting to understand the machine. The more and more I run it, the more I understand it. So guys, I just wanted to show you that, and I will check in with you at the end of the video when I've got all the rest of the caps done. But at the moment, I am very, very happy with placement and the quality of the embroidery and how it's coming out. It is looking great. Cool, man. Things are looking good here. Last few caps, or you can see here are the ones that are done already. Done those ones already, and they are looking really good. Positions are coming out nicely, and really just having some good success there with these caps. That's awesome, and the machine's still running there. And then I've got a couple left over here that I still need to finish up, and yeah, I'll finish those up now. But thought I would show you guys the Fozzy, seeing that I'm going to be here, so I put some sample tees up, guys, if they want to come around. And then I've got a little shelf there with sample caps and just all my catalogs, and then down there I've got my screen print inks and everything like that, because I am going to be using that soon. I've got a potential order for 2-position single color tees coming up, so that's going to be used soon. And yeah, looking pretty lekker here. I got another YouTube channel going on there, just keeping me busy here. Inspiration. You can't really see it so lekker, but that guy there, he's just got himself a 6-head MT1506. So yeah, and that cap's finished, and I'm gonna load the next lot. So things are looking really good, orders going well. Awesome guys. So it's getting a bit dark, and things are getting late here, but I've got a few more caps to do, and I'm just going to get done with them. But I'm going to finish up the video here. I'm super happy with the outcome of the logo. Came out really nice, so I'm going to get going, finishing up with this order. I'm actually running a bit late. I shouldn't have actually been so late, but I did a little rookie mistake. I am still in the sort of learning curves of looking at our thread and sort of judging whether it is enough to finish the order. And I was kind of a little bit paranoid earlier, thinking that that thread was going to run out, but it's definitely not going to run out. So I raced off to the end of this afternoon to the supplier to get more thread, which threw me out like 2 or 3 hours getting into Kensington and coming back. So I'm quite a far way away from there, so but that's cool. I've got 2 more rolls. Whoops, I've got 2 more rolls of thread, and definitely won't be running out of white anytime soon. But I'm super happy with the outcome of the caps, and my positioning is really coming on nicely, and yeah, the space that I have there, they're all looking really good. So that's that, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to see more embroidery and screen printing, vinyl printing, and stuff that I get busy with here in the Blueprint Promotions studio. Until the next video, I'll see you guys. Cheers.